Welcome back, everybody, to Fact Check. Summer holidays are over and we're back in action. And with me today is our brand new Oil and Gas Middle East editor, Dean Mickelson. Dean, welcome to Fact Check. Welcome to the team. How's everything going?
Thank you, Mina. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited to talk about everything that's happening in oil and gas, anything to do with energy transition, and COP28, which is coming up soon.
So, Dean, the way this usually works is I prepare a fact, I throw it at you, and then you have to explain to me what is happening and what's going on and just elaborate on it. So the fact that I prepared for you today is Aramco is entering global LNG business by acquiring stake in MidOcean Energy. Just tell us what's going on. Is Aramco entering the LNG sector now and being more sustainable? What does this mean?
Aramco is looking at entering the LNG sector. This is their first move into the business. Historically, they've been a conventional oil and gas company, but by this move, they're recognizing that LNG is a way that they can meet their sustainability goals and help take the company and the country towards net zero. In the Middle East, the key LNG players are Qatar, Iran, and the UAE.
Right.
And Qatar has recently signed many deals with like Total Energies to supply France and Europe with LNG to help Europe maintain their net zero goals.
LNG stands for liquefied natural gas.
Correct, liquefied natural gas. It's one of the key elements in the transition to net zero because LNG can provide secure energy over time. It can also help provide energy when renewables are not working. So in colder climates and stuff like that, we can provide that energy source. So Aramco is seeing this as a stepping stone, a small stepping stone into the LNG market with a $500 million investment into MidOcean. Because MidOcean currently is acquiring 4 LNG facilities in Australia.
Right.
But the LNG market is global. And this is also Aramco's foray into the global market.
Right, and you did mention $500 million, and I'm quoting Aramco now from the website. They agreed to acquire a strategic minority stake for $500 million with an option to increase size of shareholding. Does this mean that there's going to be a strategic partnership that enables Aramco to really tap into international opportunities then?
Yes, they see, like I said, they see this as a stepping stone. This first initial $500 million is their initial investment.
Right.
And it's 10%. And they can increase this investment substantially over time because Aramco has tremendous reserves, cash reserves, due to the price of oil. But they recognize in order to do the energy transition that we need oil to help fund that transition. So this is why oil companies such as Aramco play a key part in the energy transition over time.
Right, and why liquefied natural gas? Why is it beneficial?
Because in the long run, it is a fossil fuel reserve, correct? But what it does, its emissions are 40% lower than coal. A lot of our facilities worldwide for finding electricity are coal-powered, or else you're fueled by petroleum products. But natural gas, liquefied natural gas is the way it's transported. The natural gas, its emissions are 40% lower than the traditional fossil fuels. So that helps them achieve their transition, and their emissions are tremendously less.
Right. And do you think that this is something Aramco will be promoting at the upcoming COP28?
I believe they will. I think what we'll see at COP28 is that the oil companies have to be involved in the energy transition because they understand how energy is created, but they also understand what other tools and processes can resolve the energy transition.
Right. So do you think this is a beneficial step for Aramco? Do you think this will
give them a beneficial step? And it will allow them to grow into the market, grow into Europe, grow into North America, grow into Asia.
And probably reach those Vision 2030, objectives for sustainability, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Well, Dean, thank you so much for coming over today. It was an absolute pleasure having you, and we hope to see you again on Fact Checked very soon.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
And that was it for today's episode of Fact Check. If you want to read more on this topic, you can go to oilandgasmiddleeast.com and read Dean's latest article on Aramco and liquefied natural gas. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like and comment your thoughts, and see you very soon on Fact Check.